God, you better say the right one.
There is no
God, I'm feeling pressure from the birthday boy. No, you guys, I gotta be honest.
Please do.
By the time we did Wes Craven's New Nightmare in 94, 95, Heather and I had some serious change in our pockets. Heather, not only from Nightmare on Elm Street, but from her television series. And I flew over like a whore to Europe and did a couple of big horror movies, and they paid me a ton of money. So by the time we did Nightmare 7, we were all kind of fat and sassy, and I was able to lunch several times during the run of that filming with John Saxon, the great John Saxon. And John's not doing the cons anymore, and I had an opportunity over several bottles of wine and several weeks to get him to tell me stories about Bruce Lee, Elvis Presley, teenage Natalie Wood, Audrey Hepburn, Burt Lancaster, John Huston, James Dean, Marlon Brando. He worked with Marlon Brando twice. He worked with Robert Redford 3 times. He worked with Quentin Tarantino, Bruce Lee, and Freddy Krueger. So it was a great moment of time for me to get that oral tradition that all of us experience in Hollywood, in podcasts, on radio. We never know who we're going to meet. You know, they'll get Danny or they'll get Lisa up early at some con to do radio to promote the show. And you know, we go with our eyes half closed and a hangover, but then we sit down next to somebody, and you never know who you're going to run into at these places. And for me, those 6 weeks with John Saxon on Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and I had it pretty easy on that shoot. And it was just a great, great memory experience for me because I got so much gossip and so many stories about old Hollywood, middle Hollywood, and contemporary Hollywood. So I'd have to say for me, the location and the shoot of Nightmare 7 was my favorite.